Hello and welcome back to all my crypto maniacs out there. Today we're going to do a technical analysis for Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're also going to be looking at a few of our coins that I mentioned in the previous video, like NEO, XMR and EOS, and we're going to see how those coins were doing. For now, let's just jump into the Bitcoin chart. We're going to be looking at the daily chart. For hourly chart is not it's nothing too special to look at. We are trading in the upwards trajectory. We are breaking our previous resistances, and yeah, since Bitcoin broke this $42,000, we are on our way to go all the way up to $54,000, which is our previous Fibonacci extension resistance that we were talking about in the previous video. I do believe we're gonna find some resistance at $54,000 to $55,000, and if we do break that, our next price target would be around $73,000. Bitcoin is right now extremely bullish. We did find some support just around $29,000 to $30,000, and some resistance at $42,000, which is now turning into support. So we could be putting another line like so. Let's check horizontal line. I am on my laptop right now, so I'm not going to be as quick as I would be on my normal computer. So this would be our next support. We could be looking this as a box if we put another line around $43,800. But for now, we're just gonna look at it as a line, because it is possible that we get rejected from $55,000 level and retrace all the way back down to this $42,000. This would be a great buying opportunity, since it would mean that Bitcoin is again extremely bullish, and from here we could be forming a nice, let me just like this, we could be forming a nice so I apologize, something like this, which would be another bullish pennant. Again, if we do so, yeah, this rising wedges and rising bull flags, they're usually bearish if you're looking at the standard markets. However, looking at Bitcoin, it usually turns out to be extremely bullish. Every time we are trading upwards, we're creating higher lows and higher highs. We just break to the upside, and it happens so throughout the history of Bitcoin. We're creating higher lows and higher highs, and we just break to the upside, and it's been happening like so for a long time. Again, creating higher lows, higher highs, and we just break to the upside. So this could potentially be a nice trade if we are breaking this $55,000, or if we go all the way down and retest $42,000 as support. If we're looking at the weekly chart, there's not much to say. Bitcoin found some support on this $42,000 level, I mean $34,000 level, and we are right now breaking all the way up to $55,000 level. Apologize. Okay, so this is it for Bitcoin right now. There's not much to tell. Our next resistance would be around $73,000 if we break $55,000 level, and we could still retrace all the way down to let's say $40,000 level, or even this previous resistance at $34,000 level. Let's jump to Ethereum. Let me see, let's check this one. I'm gonna go at daily right now. Okay, so looking at daily, it does look like Ethereum just broke, just a second. It does look like Ethereum just broke this rising wedge. However, this rising wedge could be redrawn somewhere like this. This is the whole point of rising wedges. You never know which rising wedge could be potentially the right one. Since we did find some support here, it could be drawn something like this. This could be a nice fake out here. So This would be again a bearish signal in the standard markets. However, in cryptocurrency it turned out mostly bullish when price is creating higher lows and higher highs, that it will potentially just break to the upside. So we could see Ethereum slowly trade within this pennant all the way up to this resistance at $23,000. We could get a squeeze all the way up here and then just break through this resistance all the way up to $3,786. Again, this is it's looking extremely good for Ethereum right now. I would love to see a nice breakout of this pennant, finding some rejection at $2,300 and then testing this pennant as a support with something like this, which means we would be breaking to the upside, find some resistance there and then find support and then break to the upside all the way up to here. If we do so, this would be, we are trading the retest here, this would be about 72% trade. Or if we are trading, if we are finding some resistance here and we are trading confirmation, we would trading from here all the way up to here, which would be still 57% trade. This would be a great trade if you ask me, so hopefully we are gonna see that. Now looking at the weekly, there's not much to tell. We are breaking our all-time highs here every single day. We are closing to our next resistance, and after we break this, our $3,700 would be our next target. Now let's just go and check the coins we were talking about in the previous video. Let's just go to the daily, and the first coin we were talking about was NEO. Okay, so NEO, we were mentioning NEO at around $22, I believe. We were somewhere around here. We were getting ready to break our previous all-time high. We did just that. NEO broke to the upside. It broke our $31.5 resistance. We just went straight through it and we found some resistance at our next Fibonacci line. No, it was not Fibonacci line. This, I believe these were horizontal supports and resistances, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check a little bit back. Yeah, these are our support and resistances that I mentioned because of these wicks. And we did find some resistance here. We could see a bounce all the way down to retest this $32 as a support. If not, we could consolidate here and break to the upside. If we do that, our next target would be at $75. This, we already are 100% in the profit. If we do go all the way up to 75, let's see, we were at 22 something, I believe. If we do break to the upside, this would be, we are already at 100%. If we do break to $75, this would already be 240% profit. I don't believe that this resistance would be too hard to break because there are not much breaking points here. We did have a little bit of resistance and a little bit of support, but our $100 would be a bigger resistance because we did have a nice rejection here and a nice candle close support here and here. So this would be a bit stronger resistance at $100. So NEO is looking good so far. We are in a great profit right now. Let's look at XMR. XMR was around, what, I believe $150 or something like that when we were mentioning it. I need to check out my videos again. Let me just close this, we don't need that. And yeah, we were breaking through all of these resistances, and we are right now closing to our $300 resistance, which is just a few percentages away, I believe, from our current price action. It's so hard to do on laptop. It's just about 10% from our resistance that I mentioned in the previous video. If we do get a rejection here, I would probably looking for support somewhere around $180. If we just consolidate here and break to the upside, my next target would be at $458, $55, somewhere around there. I would be selling a portion of the position a bit sooner. However, if we do break all-time high, we should be looking at our trend Fibonacci extension. So I'm going to be doing that in the next video. I'm going to be looking for Fibonacci trend extensions for all of those three coins, NEO, XMR and EOS. So let's just go and check EOS. How is it doing? And again, we are in a great profit. We are almost 100% in profit. We were looking at EOS below our $3 line, $3.8 line. So I was mentioning that we do have a nice resistance around this line, and if we do break $3.8, we are going to go all the way up to $5.6. We did just that. We hit our resistance perfectly, and we are having some resistance there. So if we do break this line, as we are right now consolidating, sorry, I can just close this in a bit closer. If we do break this line, we are going to go all the way up to $8.7, which would be more than 200%. I mean, more than 100%. We were buying EOS at what was below $3, but let's just check from this line. We are right now at 50% profit, and if we go all the way up, this would be 126% profit, which would be an incredible trade if you ask me. So this is probably gonna be it for tonight. If you do want to see all that, let's check Cardano for a second here, because Cardano is looking incredibly bullish. It is right now consolidating. It broke all of the resistances that we were mentioning. Our next resistance would be around $1.4, and I do believe if we go up and break this $1 resistance, which is psychological resistance, we are going to go all the way up to $1.4 resistance. Cardano is right now in a huge profit from where we were talking about it. We were talking about Cardano at what, 20 something cents, I believe, 25 cents or somewhere around here. And if we do a measure move from there, I mean, we are more than 250% profit, 250% in profit right now. So an incredible coin. However, Cardano has a potential to go all the way up to $6 to $8 in this bull run. That doesn't mean in the next month or so, but we could be looking at $6 somewhere in the next 6 months. And of course, everybody's talking about BNB, Binance coin right now. This coin is just doing incredible. Ever since it broke its all-time high around $40, it just pumped like crazy, and we are right now about what? About 500% profit. Yeah, just over 500% profit. I am regretting not buying this coin a bit more around this breakout point. However, it is what it is. I do have some of this coin in holding, so I'm still doing good, and hopefully we are going to see this coin go a bit higher. However, I would love to see a nice consolidation or some retracement before we do so. I am going to do a bit more of a deep analysis on this coin in the next video, so we can see what our Fibonacci extensions would be and what our potential price would be for Binance coin. However, for now we're just gonna stay at this and wait to see if we're gonna have another nice consolidation as we did here, or even nice retracement all the way down to $150. So this is gonna be it for tonight. If you want me to do any more analysis on any other coin, just leave it down in the comments below. I'll look it over and I'll do my technical analysis in the next video. If you do like my content, please destroy the like button, click subscribe and notification button to be notified as soon as I post my next video. Until next time, see you guys later, and I hope you do have a great trading week. Bye.